Yeah. Sorry about this line. Hello, I'm Michaela. Today we're gonna be talking about Caraval by Stephanie Garber. This is my friend Jess's. She gave it to me, but I'm gonna buy the hardcover, so I'm giving it to my housemate to read. We like forcing books on her. This one has the rose inside. I finished this book yesterday. I think I dreamt about it. It has tainted my love for top hats, and I'm not exactly happy about that. It's just so fucking rude. Oh my god, there's roses on my shirt. That's a theme in look, rose. I really hope I get the clock. I'll tell you why in a minute. We'll start off with the non-spoilery section. Caraval is about, I'm not gonna say circus, and it's not exactly like a carnival either. But basically, it happens like once a year and people get tickets to Caraval somehow, and they all go to this island that it's on. There's performers everywhere, but you don't know what's what. The tagline is it's all a game. They're playing a game, they're trying to find something, so it's basically a scavenger hunt through this fake little performance town world thing. It has been compared to the night circus. I think it's just the whimsy of the writing style. The magic style is a bit similar, except the magic in the night circus is a lot more real. I like the night circus better, but like honestly it is a bit hard to top one of my favorite books. So I rated this 4 out of 5 stars. Out of 100 I would give it like an 85. I need to get like a real rating system for books, but yeah, that's how I feel about it. Like an 85, maybe an 87. It was nice. I really like the romance in it. Yeah. I didn't know this when I started reading it. It's a series. I don't know how many books are going to be in the series, but there's definitely going to be at least 2. It does end in such a way that if you didn't feel like reading the second book, you'd probably be really satisfied with this. Which is cool, but also like not great for marketing, I guess. Okay, that's the spoilery section is over. Come back after you've read it. Non-spoilery section. Let's start off with characters. Scarlett, she was a bit like naive to the point where it was frustrating, but when it came to Julian, she was just like, all her guards are up, but with everything else, she's just like believing in it, which is a bit weird. As the story went on, Scarlett became more fierce and brave than she was before, and she was able to stand up to a lot of things that she previously hadn't. Every time she spoke about like needing to get home to marry the Count, I was like, girl, stop lying to yourself. Why would you go back? Just change your name. So she doesn't like these colors, which makes me sad because these are like my favorite colors. Purples and maroons and Sorry, Teller. What can you do? Teller, Scarlett, Julian. Another literary Julian that I love, the first from Wayfarer. I love Julian. He reminded me of someone, but I can't remember who. But I kept picturing him as like a mix of Taron Egerton, the guy from Kingsman, and Diego Boneta, and like, but with like curlier hair. Beautiful. I love Julian. The stuff where he might be legend, I was like, I kept like coming up with excuses for it. Like when he was like, oh, I can see why he picked you. Didn't see him being his brother though. What? When we found out that he was like supposed to leave at the watch shop, but he just hung around to make sure Scarlett was gonna be okay. That was lovely. The way he calls her Crimson! I hope he keeps doing that in book 2 because he stopped doing it and I don't like that. That was really cute. So the bit where she was dying to be dead for 2 days and he made her drink his blood and he drank some of her blood so that he give her a day of his life. It was written so romantically, and I was like, oh, this is so nice. The logical part of my brain was like, this is some sort of weird vampire cult going on. This is like Vampire Academy. But like, I liked it. It was nice. And then they were dead. I was talking about this with Jess, and she was saying how when you die you release like all your bodily fluids and excrements. Dead spooning is not as nice as it seems. I think the next book is going to be based on Tella, like from her perspective. I don't hate her, she's just like a bit irritating and annoying, but obviously in her mind maybe things will be a bit different and less annoying. I knew something about their mother was going to come up, and I was like, well, obviously she's going to be alive. I think Legend insinuated that she was, and we can be like, why are you being like Rose from the Passenger series, who's a swearing. I really liked Aiko. I don't know how to pronounce her name, so I'm very sorry to those of you who do know how to pronounce it. Her outfit, it was probably described differently to how I'm picturing it, but I'm picturing it like this outfit that Emma Watson wore, but obviously just like with the different coloured materials. Woo! And then the last one was like obviously just some slinky black turtleneck dress, which I would like to own, please. Dante, I think we'll see more of him. I almost thought at first that he was like the Count, but like pretending to be dressed up as him. The way that Stephanie wrote the last time we saw the Count, Scarlett was thinking it's not over for him, so it'll be interesting to see if he comes back. I did find that all rather boring. He is a character that again reminded me of some other character that I can't like quite place. I imagined him as creepy thin man from Charlie's Angels. I don't really want to know more about the Count, to be honest. Like, he was weird. Like, not just creepy. He was just, oh, it was weird. Oh, now I know who he reminds me of. That guy from Moulin Rouge. The, like, mousy guy who sings Like a Virgin with Harry Ziegler. Book 2, I would just really love it if they stayed in Caraval. I feel like now that we know that Julian is Legend's brother, we're probably just gonna stay with Caraval for a while. They might live with all the performers, maybe even become performers themselves. I can't see them leaving Caraval just yet. But even if Julian is not technically a part of that world anymore, he was just called back for a favor, but I don't think that's gonna happen because they'll probably be looking for their mom unless their mom like comes to Caraval. I thought maybe she ran away with Legend and their dad was like, that's why he was so against Caraval, not because of this family history and they're scared that Legend like wants to kill their daughters or like cause them severe unhappiness. I want to know more about the woman in the dove dress that was like in the tunnels being tortured. Was she a performer or was she a guest? I'm guessing she wasn't a guest, but maybe she was. Why was she down there? Is that their mother? Crap. Probably not, but I would like an answer about that. Please, Stephanie. I don't know if we're ever going to meet Legend. I don't really care. He seems like a bit of a tool, even though I guess he did help the girls get rid of their abusive father. It would have been nice to see all the different shops and things like that that were around Caraval. Like, I would just like to explore all those things, which I guess is sort of akin to the Night Circus, how there were all the different tents. Like, I want to go to the Night Circus. The fact that Donatella was in on everything really weirds me out. Like, she's so dramatic. Nana seems like a bit of a I wonder if she was their father's mother or their mother's mother. I'm definitely getting book 2. I like it, so I'm not going to keep the paperback. I'm going to buy the hardback. I want the clock. When I first saw them, I wanted the clock because I thought it was the prettiest, and It reminds me of Peter Pan, but now I want it even more because Julian gave her the pocket watch and I thought that was really sweet and that was a nice message. I would have liked to have heard the whole message. Thank you for watching. I don't really have that many theories on the next book. I enjoyed this very much. Yeah, I liked it. Thank you for watching. Please talk to me in the comments about this. Share your theories, thoughts, opinions. Just like no spoilers in the comments, please. Not that like I don't think anyone would, but you know, just in case. Like the video if you like this. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Woo! That was good for my phone. Imagine if Tella was short for Nutella instead of Donatella. Donna. It's not Nutella. It's not made of newts. A bird just like flew down, but it looked like it like just fell.